What's going on, Mayhem Mafia? Welcome back to the Swamp Deck. I'm your favorite BOP agent. That's right, it is Sarge Mayhem. Today, got something special for you. Got some clues on the table, but let's go ahead and roll that beautiful bean footage. All right, guys, so welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about another piece of equipment or gear that I wear on the daily. There's a kind of precursor to what it is. We're going to be talking about this, but before we do, let's talk about my homies on the tube. Got DGAINZ and Jay Weth on there. Their podcast, the MACBROZ, you need to go check it out, watch it. Great time. I've been on the show. I always enjoy spending times and kicking it with my homies. Speaking of, this week's code of the week is right there. Go ahead and go over to Brownells, get your GATS, glass, and brass, and save a little bit of money with that code. All right, so let's get into it. So we're talking belts, obviously. A lot of people go for these real cheap belts that are real flexible and stuff like that. And don't get me wrong, I did forever in the military. This is kind of what we had, but we weren't EDCing in the military, so this is what we had. I used one of these for a long time, ended up seeing how rigid or not rigid it is and how flexible it was. So when the gun was in there, it would flip and rotate and twist. Didn't like that. Trash, get rid of it. Cool, so the next one I went to was the next belt. This one was okay. I liked the firmness. It's a lot stiffer and more rigid. I liked how it had the ratcheting on it. However, as you can see right here, I pushed my button and I ended up having issues. Not only that, it's hard to see, but you can see where it started tearing up. The threads were fraying out, and this belt didn't really last long. But I liked how it felt. I liked the adjustability, so I was like, let's give them another try. So guess what? I got a second one. This one is practically brand new. Now it does do the ratcheting a lot better. The button works a lot better. However, not even a month, maybe 2 months in, there we go. We got the fraying again. So all those pieces of thread and stuff would get caught up into the mechanism, and it started causing all kinds of issues. But I am a broke, so I couldn't get another one. I had to just kind of deal with this one. That's when my buddy DGAINZ stepped it up for me. I first heard about these guys a while ago, forgot all about them, but he was talking about them on the MACBROZ show, and he was like, yeah, man, you got to give it a try. So I did, and this is the belt that I'm rocking now. Can you guys guess? Can you guess? Can you guess? Can you guess? That's right. We are rocking the core belt. This one is the black multicam. I usually go with just black, but I did like the black multicam because I wear a lot of green, so that works well. Now, how I usually put this on is I'm gonna have my belt buckle off to the side and then wrap it around. Now, here's the thing. These come basically one size fits all, so you have to cut it down and mount everything and fit it and all that stuff. So before I put this on, I'm gonna show you how to do it. Let's go ahead and roll that beautiful bean footage. Wicked. right, so you saw how you basically make it your size. Now we're gonna go ahead and put this on. I'm left-handed, so I generally go from the left side around. So I don't want that first loop. I want to go in the second one. One of the things before I put this on, I will tell you, what I do like and don't like, it's a love-hate relationship, is the material right here is kind of rubberized. So once it's on, it's a little harder to maneuver, unlike the next belt where it didn't have that. Now the good thing is once it's on, you're good to go. You don't have to worry about movement. Downside is sometimes when you want a little bit more adjustment or whatnot, you gotta adapt and overcome. So, damn. Feel like if this stuff had braille, I'd be able to put it on because apparently I'm blind as f. All right, so now I got it over on the side. I'm gonna go ahead and insert it. Once I start inserting it, I'm gonna take this piece and put it in the next belt loop, start ratcheting it down, go to the next one, adjust, ratchet it down. There we go, good to go there. And then I can put my gear right back into place. And now we are good to go. Now I have good retention and it feels very, very, very comfortable. People have asked me, but you carry appendix. I don't really like that. I have something aiming at my junk. You do. Get a reliable gun so it doesn't just go bang. Wink, wink, hint, hint to SIG. Other than their fuse, I got a fuse. So far, I haven't heard that. If you hear about a fuse going off, just randomly going off like the 320s, you let me know. Put it in the comments below because I want to make sure. I mean, it probably won't hit anything. It's hard to hit anything down there anyway. But let's talk about sitting down, because that's the other thing I hear people say. Well, what about when I sit down? I don't want it digging in. That is where the core belt is going to really shine. All right, so I got my chair. Now, when I sit down like this, the gun obviously starts pressing in to my pelvic region. So all I got to do, hit that little button, give me a little bit of room. Guess what? Comfort. Comfort's there. Now when I'm all done, I get out of the vehicle or whatever I'm doing, just stand up, get those clicks, and we're good to rock out. So I'm gonna put a link down below, but also here is the discount code from MACBROZ. You can go save yourself some money on a good, reliable belt. Just like we talked about with EDC, you want a very reliable holster, but you also want a really, really good belt. That's gonna do it for us today. I'm Sarge Mayhem. We will see you guys next week. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, notification bell down below. Go ahead and hit that. Give me your thoughts. What's your favorite belt? Do you prefer the next? Do you prefer that trash? Do you prefer that other trash before it? Or are you gonna just suck it up, buy once, cry once, get that core belt, use that code? We're out of here.